Hey, it's Fred, the submarine guy, coming to you on behalf of trafficleadsandsales.com. There'll be a link right down there in the description if you want to get over there and find out how to get more traffic, more leads, and sales for your business. We're talking today about my article, Follow Up or Die. It's about following up with your prospects to get more sales for your business or in your products. Today, this is, like I said, this is video number 4. There'll be a link above or below here, wherever we are, to lead you to the other 3 videos if you haven't seen those, if you just came upon this first one. We've been talking about following up numerous times with your prospects, 5 to 12 times to get into the 80% category, where 80% of all sales are made between the 5th and the 12th contact. You contact them via email as a preferred method, where you can send videos, audios, sales pages, etc., so to get the prospect to know, like, and develop trust in you, so that they'll be ready to buy from you when the time is right for them. So one of the things I wanted to talk about today is automation of that email series. There's products out there called autoresponders. You're probably familiar with them, might have heard of them. You might think they're kind of hard to use, but actually they're pretty easy. They also function as contact managers. If you're familiar with that term from work, maybe in your HR system or something like that, your prospects can be managed inside of the autoresponder series system, rather, with by putting in their phone number, address, or the kind of whatever kind of information you want to collect about them. So basically, the idea is to let technology do that communication for you and send them out from the email to a video, or to a blog page, or to an audio, or to a testimonial, or things like that. But the email lets you get into their world, and that's critical in the online world, because you don't have the benefit of being able to shake the hand of your prospect, okay, um, on person to person. You've got to communicate in a different method: video, audio, paper, email, that kind of thing. So, once you get more than a handful or 2 of contacts, it becomes overwhelming to juggle all those contacts. And, are they on the 5th contact or the 12th contact? And have I emailed them, or do I send them this, or should I mail them this, or that kind of thing? If you let email take care of all that, you can write those emails once, and then set them up to go out every day, or every 2 days, or every 5 days, or every 2 weeks, or whatever. And they'll go do that in automatic for you every time a prospect comes into your system. They'll get message number 1 on day 1. They'll get message number 2 on, let's say you program it to go out on day 4. It'll go out on day 4. It'll get your message number 3 on day 7, or whatever, however you program it. To program it, quote unquote, all you got to do is pull down the number on the web page. It's not like you got to do SQL programming or any of that kind of stuff. And once you set those messages up, they'll go out to your prospects on that preset series, and hopefully the prospect will open them up, take some action, click on your links, and that kind of thing. And eventually, after they get to know and like you, they'll trust you and make a purchase from you. One of the recommendations I have is Aweber. I have used Aweber for over 20 years. It's a fantastic system. They keep improving it all the time. And it's a contact manager and an autoresponder system as well. You can have 1, 100, 1,000, or 10,000 contacts in there all at once, and send out emails to them every day if you want, or twice a day. I usually send out 3 emails a week to my prospect: Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Sometimes if I have a promotion, I'll send out 3 or 4 or 5 days in a row, maybe 1 or 2 emails per day, depending on the promotion, to either parts of my list or to the entire list. But there's a number of ways you can do it. You can send an email out to just part of your list, or to the entire list, or to different parts of your list, either in automatic, like I was talking about, on a set schedule, or you can do what's called a broadcast and send an email out at, like I sent one out at 12:20 today, I think it was, and I set it up yesterday to go out at 12:20 on Saturday. And you can set them up to go out, anytime in the future if you want. They do a great job. It runs, 24/7, 365. If you want to go in and change a message, add a message in your sequence, or take a message out, or change a message that's already in your sequence, you can do all that kind of stuff. It's point and click interface, very easy to use. Um, so, one of the autoresponder sites that I saw had a couple of questions I thought were interesting that I left here for you. One, the question was, how much would you expect to increase your sales if you made 4 or more follow-up email communications? And eMarketing Today, which is an electronic marketing form, said about 173%, which is about almost 200%. So that's pretty impressive. And then the next question was, if I double my communication rate, could you expect even greater returns? And of course, the answer is yes. Many customers show increases of over 400%. I guarantee you, the more emails you send, the more sales you'll make. Now, people always wonder too, or ask the question, I didn't write it in here, but they always ask the question, what if I send too much email? Well, your subscribers will let you know. They'll either say, don't send me so much email, or they'll unsubscribe. And the neat thing about like the system like Aweber, all of them do this, but they'll put an unsubscribe link down at the bottom. So you don't even have to do the unsubscribe part. They just click on the unsubscribe notice and they're off your list, and you don't even have to worry about it. But people that unsubscribe off your list probably aren't going to buy your stuff anyway. So it's like they're automatically cleaning up your list for you. I don't worry about unsubscribes. Now, if I was putting, trash kind of people in my system who weren't looking for my product or service, that number one, you don't ever want to do that. But you'll get a ton of unsubscribes. You don't want to do that. You only want targeted people who are looking to buy your product or service, or in your niche or your area of business kind of thing. Aweber, the company themselves, kind of expects that you're going to get some unsubscribes, because people will look at your product and say, well, that wasn't exactly what I thought it was, maybe, or something like that. And that person will unsubscribe. That's not like a negative action, though. It's just a, hey, I decided I didn't want it. No big deal kind of thing, right? So don't worry about unsubscribes. When I first started, well, that's not true. A couple of years after I started email marketing, I was sending an email every day of the week except for Sunday. And sometimes I would send one on Sunday too. Number one, that was kind of hard to come up with something every day. But I did. I got pretty dang good at it. And my unsubscribe rate did not go up. Over the years after that, I sort of surveyed my list and said, hey, is every day too much? Or would you rather I just go like every other day, or maybe just Monday, Wednesday, Friday? And Monday, Wednesday, Friday was the overwhelming response. So now I send emails Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and maybe a promotion of 5 days in a row, twice a day, or something like that. But mostly Monday, Wednesday, Friday are my email days. Let's see. The last thing I wanted to tell you, I guess, is that you need to keep trying to improve your email marketing. Okay, it's just like everything else. You want to test everything. You'll test your lead capture pages, you'll test your sales pages, you'll test your price points, and you need to start testing your emails too, to see what makes people click your links better. What makes people open your emails better? Things like that. So don't be afraid to test your emails, and you can do A/B testing or testing inside of Aweber and most other systems as well. So it's not like impossible to do. And make sure that whatever you're selling over the years, you follow up at least 5 to 12 times, if not 20 or more, to get in that higher sales category. Okay, 80% of all sales are made between the 5th and the 12th contact. Call your prospects on the phone. If you're selling high ticket items, you probably ought to be on the phone. Use video. Video is really good at letting your prospects get to know you and hopefully like you, so that they'll trust you as well. So I recommend, I used to not do video. Didn't think I could, thought I was too old, thought I wasn't very good looking, whatever it was. But once I started making them and I got a little better and got a little better camera, my wife bought me one of those ring lights. I hadn't invested a whole lot, but now I make videos all the time. And guess what? I make a lot more sales too. Okay. So anyway, that's the last one. You can grab this full report of Follow Up or Die down in the link in the video here in the YouTube, and you can also get a link to Traffic, Leads, and Sales, where I've got a lot more articles and things to help you get more traffic, more leads in your system, and make more sales. If you got any questions, there's my email address. There's my website address. I've enjoyed giving this to you. If you've got any questions, put them down in the comments, or send me an email, or text me, or call me at that number. That's fine too. But I'd like to help you out, get your problem solved, get you to getting more traffic, getting more leads, and making more sales. And if you hadn't subscribed to my channel, you can subscribe right down below. Hit the little like heart button I think they have here, and give me some love here on YouTube. Thanks, and have a great day.